Are you looking to be promoted this year? Women in the workforce often feel left behind or overlooked for promotions. And today, we want to take a look at some of the ways that you can set yourself apart from the crowd and secure that new role. We've got Brittany Cole, CEO of Career Thrivers, joining us now. Good to have you here with us, Brittany. We got to know, why are so many high-performing women still being overlooked for promotions? What's the data telling us here?
Thank you so much for having me, Brad. And I think this is perfect timing. Tomorrow is Equal Pay Day, which essentially means it takes a woman working until March 26th to make what a man made at the end of December last year. And one of the reasons for that is not about the quality of the work or the performance of women in these roles, but it's rather a lack of positioning of that work, how you're speaking about your work, the exposure that other people have to the work that you're doing and the impact that you're creating. And at Career Thrivers, we talk a lot about ensuring that you are positioning your leadership brand. If I were to ask you if you have a brand, when I'm keynote speaking, I often give this analogy of think of your brand like a car. The question isn't if you have a car, it's where are you in position to the car? Are you in the backseat of the car? Are you in the driver's seat? Or are you sitting on the side of the road watching your car go down the street? So how are you getting into that driver's seat and really owning how people think about the work that you get to do?
You know, just taking a look at a stat here off to the side from the Economic Policy Institute, the persistent gender wage gap, it actually widened in 2025. Women paid 18.6% less than men on average after controlling for race and ethnicity, education, age, marital status, and state. There are a lot of factors that play into this, but what are the 4 mistakes that you see that are holding women back right now?
Yeah, so the first mistake is believing that your work speaks for itself. You know, so if you think about a pie, I want to give the women that are listening something practical. So performance, image, and exposure. Your image and exposure is 90% of career advancement. It doesn't mean that performance isn't, but it means that performance is table stakes. Performance is the entry that you pay to even be considered. And so you have to ensure that you aren't just doing great work, but that you're speaking about the work that you're doing. The second mistake that women are making is believing that execution is enough. So you're coming in early, you're staying late, you're executing, only talking about the tactical nature of your responsibilities. In order to get promoted, your leaders want to know how you think. They want to know that you are a strategic thinker. So start including the why behind decisions that you're making, start including insights across your industry that are playing into the decisions that you're making around the work that you get to do. The third mistake is avoiding self-advocacy. Now, there's sometimes this belief that, well, I don't want to talk about myself. I don't want to be pro myself. But I like to say, if you are not cultivating your leadership brand, then you're giving permission for someone else to do it for you because you have a car on the road, you have a brand. And so you want to get into this habit of, one, shifting your mindset. It's not about you being arrogant. It's about you being clear. It's about you sharing the impact of the work that you get to do. And again, being a strategic thinker and sharing the why. And then the last and final mistake is that you're waiting on opportunities instead of creating them. So you're waiting to be chosen. You're waiting for that tap on the shoulder. You're waiting for your leader to say, hey, have you considered this? Versus owning your career development, owning your journey, and bringing up those conversations in your one-on-ones and in your skip level meetings, meaning you're meeting not just with your supervisor, but your leader, 2 to 3 levels ahead, ensuring that there is exposure and visibility into the work that you're doing with those senior leaders as well.
Right now, as we're thinking about the changes that women can make, somebody hears this conversation, they put it into action. What is the change that they can make starting right now? And I got to hustle to the finish. We only got about 30 seconds.
Yeah, so let me give you something practical that you can do. Go to scoremyleadershipbrand.com. You need to know the gap between your impact and your visibility. We've created an assessment. It takes 3 minutes. You'll get the gap between where you are and where you want to be, and then you'll get recommendations on how to speak about those things. So you want to make sure that you are cultivating your brand, that you're speaking about your work, that you're sharing your impact so that your impact is speaking in rooms that maybe you aren't in. And then the last thing that I would say, Brad, is you want to ensure that you don't only have a mentor, but you have a sponsor. Women are often over-mentored and under-sponsored. You need that executive level leader that's speaking about you in the rooms that you aren't in and not just talking with you.
Brittany Cole, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Brad.
Certainly.